Well, you're going to go 5 wide on a 4th and 1. Stack a couple of receivers to the right side. Can they convert? And they can't. Incomplete, intended for Moncrief and broken up by Patrick Chung. So they couldn't convert a couple of 3rd and 1s earlier, can't convert a 4th and 1 and give Brady the ball at midfield.
That's what they do. They take away your top guy and make your other guys make a play. This was a good throw. Should have been caught. Ball just dug out of there by Chung. Let it get to his chest instead of catching it with his hands. And for Ben, the beat goes on here in this stadium. Likely going to see pressure here and try and get him to throw high.
4th down and 9. Ben comes back the other way, and that's incomplete. And that's Moncrief. Again, we get a flag down. Flag is back at the 49-yard line. It's going to go against apparently Pittsburgh because Villanueva is very upset. There's a hold, and you can bank on it.
Holding offense, number 78. That penalty's declined. First down, England.
Ben airs it out. Can they get into the end zone? Yeah, but New England's going to come up with the ball. Devin McCourty with the pick. You got a little jawing going on with a rookie in there. Winovich. He's giving it to the Steelers, and well, the Patriots have given it to the Steelers all night long.
Well, here's what makes this great. The cornerback, Jonathan Jones, forces him to the middle of the field, which makes it a short porch over there for Devin McCourty to come get it. Now, as a wide receiver, if you're going to be in there, you've got to work your way back to the outside because otherwise that safety has too easy a job. So great job on the outside by Jonathan Jones, and then McCourty there to finish it off.
Yards through the air. 15-year veteran. Throws it on 3rd and 10. Lofts it. Tipped and intercepted. Devin McCourty with the pick. Patriots take over.
A tremendous play by Gilmore as he keeps Parker from that ball. The reaction by McCourty, and another big play by the defense. But look how high Gilmore had to go with his right hand to knock that ball away from Parker.
23rd career INT for the 10-year veteran. He's actually playing right guard at camp. He's now the starter at left tackle. Fitzpatrick sprint out, intercepted, and goodbye. Stephon Gilmore, touchdown on a pick 6. And he burned his former teammate in Buffalo, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's his 19th career interception, and the first time he's taking one back for a touchdown. Never throw late over the middle, exactly what Fitzpatrick did, trying to get the ball into Parker. And Gilmore with his second huge play that results in an interception. This one results in a pick 6.
Stephon Gilmore. Highly skilled. They signed him to the 5-year, $65 million deal. Remember, beat Bethune-Cookman 63-0. Fitzpatrick, plenty of time. Bobbled and picked off. Another mistake, and Jamie Collins makes them pay. Touchdown, Patriots. It's a Patriot pummeling.
It's been a bad day at the office for Kalen Ballage. Ball is intended for Ballage. You can see Williams gets behind Jackson, but he's got help deep. And Ballage had the ball in his hands and just popped it straight up into the air where Collins was there to pick it off and take it the distance. He stays in bounds and then just on his way. Welcome back, Jamie Collins. Led the team in tackles last week.
Won a Super Bowl with the Pats. Going for it on 4th and 23. Catch underneath to Grant. I'll make that Williams, and he is brought down. 4th down. Knocked down. Rosen couldn't get rid of it cleanly. Kyle Van Noy, some pressure.
The pressure has been relentless. And it's, as you talked about, Ian, there's no real superstars on this defense. There are a lot of great players, but there's not one guy you'd say, you know, he's head and shoulders above anybody else in the league. They're just so well coordinated.
Rosen, rush coming. Ball is intercepted. And it's over. Collins has got it for New England.
The workload of Bell is amazing. 3rd and 2. Falk. And intercepted and picked off by Devin McCourty. He'll work his way. He's inside the 20. His 3rd interception of the season. His 3rd consecutive game with a Patriot interception. 24-yard return. Flag is down. It was a hold. It was against the Jets. Declined. And New England will be at the 17 of New York.
Well, the young quarterback gets fooled by the veteran receiver. Luke Falk's trying to throw that ball to Jamison Crowder. I think Crowder's going to stop. So Crowder's here. He's working down the field to the corner, but he stops. And the safety has his eyes on the quarterback the entire time. Watch him stop right here. He's going to stop and not continue to the corner. And so the quarterback throws this ball, and it's just an easy interception for the safety, Devin McCourty.
So Falk on 4th and 13. They need the 37. Well, Van Noy was pressuring the pocket. They go to Robbie Anderson, drilled by Gilmore. Gain of about 3 to 4, well shy of the first. And downs it goes back to New England on a gain of 4 right there. Gilmore living up to the reputation as pro football's best cornerback with a nice open field tackle here.
Robbie Anderson had no chance here. He just did everything he possibly could just to hold on to the football. And Stephon Gilmore is right there in his grill.
The Patriots called up a player last night by the name of Jakob Johnson. He is in the game right now for the first time with the injury to Lacoste.
Looks like the Patriots want to bring pressure. Here they come.
Allen steps up, throws, deep ball. It is intercepted, picked up by Devin McCourty. 4 straight games with a pick. And McCourty is drilled at midfield. He has tied Hall of Famer Mike Haynes for the most interceptions in consecutive games, 4 in a row. Haynes did it in 76. A 19-yard return for the defensive captain, McCourty.
Well, the protection's pretty good for Josh Allen. He's got to see the weak safety, though, especially when the weak safety's as talented as McCourty. Look, he's just playing center field, keeping his eyes on the quarterback, then high pointing the ball. No chance, good coverage as well. All right, Duran, check that. That's Jonathan Jones, number 31.
Gunnar Olszewski is the deep man. He's been dealing with a hamstring issue, and it's blocked. Bojorquez could not get it off cleanly, and the Patriots got it. J.C. Jackson on the recovery, touchdown, New England. The block from Jackson, and the recovery downfield for the Pats. Wow. A stampede, and look who it is, the Pro Bowler Slater.
And this is a tremendous effort to get to the foot by Jackson, and then a nice, beautiful bounce for Slater to take it into the end zone.
Play action. Allen, the long ball, intercepted. J.C. Jackson for New England. Jackson is out of bounds. Zay Jones, the intended target, and Josh Allen has been picked twice.
Picked twice and fumbled one time. And again, he's throwing off his back foot, just trying to launch it, and it comes up short. You see, Jones was behind Jackson and might have had a touchdown. First pick of the year for J.C. Jackson, and second huge play for the youngster.
Initially, Jones had some separation, but underthrown from Josh Allen. Pressure from Lawrence Guy. Hauschka drives it. No good. Off to the left. And time has run out at the end of the first half.
That's how crucial that sack was. This ball doesn't miss until the last 3 or 4 yards.
We approach 4 minutes to go in the third. They handle the rush initially. Allen floats it downfield. Dangerous pass is picked off. Jackson with the INT and a late flag.
I think his foot may have come down out of bounds. That might negate this interception.
Kyle Van Noy put the heat on Allen.
There's no foul on the play. The result of the play is an interception. First down.
So the question will be, did he land inbounds on this pick? 1 foot?
Left foot is in. Right foot is in clearly.
Wow.
Tremendous control. And then having to hang on to the ball as it's being stripped out of his hands.
They are scary good in the secondary. And the third INT of the day for Josh Allen. Things were starting to roll for Buffalo. You could feel them building something on offense.
And all 3 of those interceptions look alike, don't they?
They do. High throws.
Long balls down the field. Jackson with a couple of picks now and a blocked punt that directly led to a touchdown.
Out of the gun. Buffalo down by 6. Barkley looking. Flips it. End zone. Popped up in the air. Diving attempt at the pick off of Zay Jones. Patrick Chung got under it. What a turn of events. The veteran Chung, off the deflection, gets in there on 4th down. Patriots take over. Might have been a trap.
After review, it has been determined that the ball was incomplete. Incomplete pass. Therefore, New England will take over. 1st and 10 on the 2.5-yard line. Timer, please put 10:44 on the game clock.
So a difference of 17 yards. No pick for Barkley. Ball clearly hit the ground for Chung. Defense holds up, but they take over at the 3 instead of the 20 on offense. 3rd and 10. From the gun. Barkley hit as he throws. It's up in the air, and it's intercepted. Jamie Collins has got it for the Patriots. And the New England defense comes up big.
And big by Kyle Van Noy. Coming off the edge, totally unblocked. He gets to Barkley as he's throwing the ball. Tremendous play by Van Noy. Left side of the screen, watch him fire in. Yeldon blocking inside, doesn't see the linebacker come. Confusion reigns, and Collins with his 3rd pick of the season.
And Van Noy turned that one into a sitter for Jamie Collins. It floats right into his hands.
From the 12-yard line. McCoy. Short pop over the middle. Lost the football. Picked up by New England. Jamie Collins with the recovery. That catch is made by Trey Quinn.
And Quinn with the reception. You can see Jonathan Jones looks like he's the one that comes in and punches it out. Excellent technique by Jones. Uses that right hand to punch on the ball.
So look at the Patriots set up now inside the 20-yard line. See there, the first fumble recovery of the season for this New England D.
Well, they lead the NFL in takeaways, but they were all 10 interceptions.
Under a minute to play. Intercepted! Picked off by Jason McCourty.
And Greg, you asked me just a couple minutes ago, what's the biggest thing or the hardest thing for McCoy when you don't have time to practice, you don't have time to work, and the mental part, the physical part, whatever it may be, it's the timing of it and being on the same page with your receivers. Many times in this league, you have to throw the ball before the receiver gets out of his route. McCoy this time anticipating Sims to come to the inside, and he doesn't. He sits it down. You see how he throws the ball to the inside? He thought that's where the receiver was going. He was going to get him to cross McCourty's face. Instead, he stops and goes to move to the outside. Easy interception.
That is the 11th pick of the season.
2nd down and 7. Pass is high in the air and picked. Simon is back there to grab it out of the air, and an early takeaway for this Patriots defense.
Well, that's where this Patriots defense has been opportunistic. I mean, they take advantage of the chances that they get. There is a flag on the field. You can see the spacing. You've got Golden Tate on the
illegal blindside block.
So no foul. And on the tip, there's John Simon with his first pick of the year.
Yeah, the spacing that they have between Golden Tate and then Red Ellison, it's a throw that's behind him, but it's a tough throw for any quarterback to make, to try to navigate a tight end who's in the middle of your throwing lane. And because it's behind, balls in the air, and this defense has been doing this all season long with the takeaways and giving their offense a short field. His talent in some unique ways that have allowed them to be the #1 defense in football.
This one's blocked. Out of the air, into the end zone for the touchdown. It's the rookie, Winovich. Brandon Bolden got through, and when that went up in the air, Winovich was staring at the end zone. There's Stupar, who gets hit in the back and off the helmet with Bolden right in his face.
Bolden pushes Stupar. Stupar doesn't go attack it. The ball hits him in the back, and hello Winovich, who has been a bit of a playmaker here in his first year with the Patriots.
Extra point off the right foot of Mike Nugent in his second game with the Patriots is good. Another look.
Right there in the middle is where the pressure came, and Winovich was on that left side also, and so special teams for the New England Patriots comes through and makes a play. When the offense has been struggling for them, it's the special teams that's able to get them on the board first.
Well, you know Tom Brady likes it, and if you're Pat Shurmur and the Giants, you talked about this coming in. Now Eli Penny in. They fake it to him. Good protection, and this one is hit in the air and picked off. Intercepted by Duron Harmon. Looked like that ball was tipped, and Harmon out of bounds near the 20. Danny Shelton with eventual pressure on Daniel Jones, and if it wasn't tipped, it came out funny as Harmon gets the interception, his 16th of his career.
Yeah, it's Danny Shelton along with John Simon is where the pressure. They rush to the line. It's a quick snap. Let's see if the ball got deflected. The arm gets hit by Shelton. That's why it came out the way that it did, and I'm not sure exactly with these, you know, the quick snaps that we've seen now a few different times.
Pass is picked by Gilmore. And that is number 3 for Daniel Jones.
Well, just not a good read by Daniel Jones. There was safety help. So you've got underneath coverage. You can see he cheats over this way, and he just does not read it. He thinks it's single coverage on the outside, or he loses sight of the corner, thinking that he can then just drop that in.
Gilmore there for the Patriots.
Right now they're soft here at the slot.
Jones for Hilliman. On 3rd down, ball comes out. Picked up by the Patriots, and Van Noy dives. And they mark him out at the 2. Collins was in on the tackle, and the ball came out. Let's take another look.
Jamie Collins comes in, he puts his shoulder pad right on the ball. And the ball comes out, and Kyle Van Noy, he's able to scoop it and run. Tell you, with the way this night's gone, it's only fitting that it's another takeaway by this Patriots defense that could seal this game.
And Daniel Jones is the one that got downfield trying to make the stop. They marked him out at the 2.
I'll tell you what, that looks
like a touchdown.
Yeah, it sure looks like a touchdown to me. He gets airborne, the ball gets the pylon.
It's a turnover play, so they're obviously giving it another look. They marked him out at the 2, but sure looks like a touchdown. Mike, what do you think?
It is a touchdown, Joe, and even though they marked him out at 2 at the 2-yard line, he gets that continuing action into the end zone. He had control of the ball when he touched the pylon. This is a touchdown. We'll be back.
Overturned the call on the field and rewarded Van Noy with the touchdown. So they get the call right, and the Patriots, with the extra point to come, could be leading by 14. Rid of it, no flag thrown on that.
Well, and the umpire was looking right at it.
Here's one down the sideline, broken up. Great coverage by Gilmore on Slayton. He's an all-pro out there on the edge, Stephon Gilmore, and he shows you why.
Yeah, he's awfully good. The entire secondary has got the ability. There's a chance, but Gilmore comes in and you know, he has it. Slayton has it right there, punches it out. It's great work. Great ball skills right there.
And so the Giants turn it over on downs.
But another perfectly thrown ball by Daniel Jones, putting it up there where Slayton has a chance to go up and get it. That's good coverage and good ball placement that beats good coverage.
They'll split up. Here's some pressure on Darnold. Quickly gets it out, and it is picked off by Devin McCourty. Here they go again. You can't hype this defense enough. 15th interception on the season. McCourty's 5th.
Let's take a look at number 58 here, Jamie Collins. He's going to come on a blitz, untouched. He is in Sam Darnold's face. Darnold throws it blind off his back foot, throws it high, and sitting back there, McCourty sees it. Darnold's got to understand, you can't just throw it blindly and high. Good job there by McCourty. Takes it and sets the Pats up in really, really good position.
McCourty picked off a pass in each of the first 4 games, and here he is right away, menacing Sam Darnold. Pressure off the edge. Ball is out, and the Patriots have it. Kyle Van Noy on the return. Inside the 5 and walks it in. Outrageous, this defense. Utterly outrageous. Remember, he had the scoop and score against the Giants, dove for the pylon, and he does it here. Watch John Simon on this.
Let's watch number 58 here, Jamie Collins. He's going to come and he's going to occupy that tackle. That allows the blitzer to come off the edge. Right there, now he's scot-free to the quarterback. They are attacking their protections. John Simon does a great job. Ball comes out, and the Patriots scoop it up.
They got to change of possession, but they're going to take a look at it to see if the foot touches the ankle or the foot to bring this ball back. It's down by contact.
Well, let's take a peek here and watch Van Noy when he makes the recovery. Is anybody making contact with him when he possesses the football?
After discussion, the ball recoverer's foot was touched. He'll be down at the 48-yard line. It's a fumble and a recovery by New England and a first down.
So just with that lineman nearly tripping over Van Noy is the only reason why this isn't a touchdown, John.
Yeah, that left ankle is touching the right ankle of the player that recovered the football. Good down by contact.
27 situations of 3rd and 10 or longer. Picked off again. Duron Harmon.
That's just a terrible throw by Sam Darnold. You know, for him to drop back, it's zone coverage. He's looking left. His feet are happy. Now he bails out, and he's going to turn around. And now, when he resets, he's got to understand what he's looking at. It's a bad one there. It's a bad throw. Just throws it up. What a catch, though, by 21, Duron Harmon. What a catch. But Sam Darnold can't make that throw. He just can't make it. Especially when your team is in the scoring area, to just throw it up. Can't do it.
You know, the interception is obviously very clear. What's not is momentum or touchback. I like it as...
The intercepting player got both feet down in the field of play. Therefore, the ruling is momentum. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. It's New England's ball. First down.
This is reviewable. It'll be interesting to see if he truly got 2 feet down, or does the left hand hit the goal line prior to the second foot.
So they're putting the ball on the 1-yard line as of right now. But you would be looking at that hand, John.
Yeah, we got to get 2 feet in the field of play for it to be a momentum situation. That left hand and the right foot is what they'll take a look at. I like it as a touchback rather than momentum based on the left hand. I'm not sure why we're not taking a look at that.
But they're going to go ahead and play it, and Michelle has to do everything just to get that ball beyond the goal line there. Goes over the middle and overthrows Anderson. He's been high a few times tonight.
You know, Sam has got his offensive tackle, number 72, Brandon Shell, in his face. He's trying to throw over him, and he's just a little high. It's a combination of the protection, the quarterback is a little off, and it's all against the best defense in the National Football League. Statistically, they're just having a really off night tonight.
And look, I think his follow-through was compromised there.
Right.
Play clock running down. They let him get it off. Pressure off the edge. Floater, and another interception, and it's Gilmore, and here's the return. As McCourty had the pressure coming in on Darnold, he floated it, and Gilmore feasted on it. They just don't stop. This Patriots defense does it again. Interception of the year. You never hesitate in saying he's the best cornerback right now in football.
There's zero hesitation in my voice. He is.
Oh boy, and it just got worse as smartly Darnold just bats it out, but penalty will come in.
Yeah, we're going to have an illegal bat in the end zone, which is going to create a safety.
But you'd rather give up 2 than 7.
Tough snap. He's got a couple decisions to make. Fall on it, bat it out of that end zone, trying to avoid 6 points.
You know, in the center.
Illegal bat.
Offense, number 14. This foul creates a safety. 2 points for New England. Safety kick from the 20-yard line.
And here's what happens. The center, number 55, Ryan Khalil, he's got a nose tackle.
3rd and 10. Can he get a first down inside the 2? Floated again and picked off again. This time it's Terrence Brooks.
And again, Sam Darnold off his back foot. Terrible mechanics, floating it up.
Time and time again. 4th interception thrown by Darnold. Tonight. He's got their 4th interception, plus they had strip sack, fumble. So it's 5 takeaways. He's got the safety, and only 9 first downs allowed against Sam Darnold. So he's number 3 all-time against a single opponent with the work he has put in through the years against the Jets. That is muffed, and it is jumped on, as of course it would be Matthew Slater, the 7-time Pro Bowler as a special teamer and the longtime special teams captain for the Patriots.
Well, we said it couldn't get any worse. You know, we told the lies. Number 10, Braxton Berrios, a guy who the Patriots drafted, former Patriot, now with the Jets, just dropped the football. And the ageless veteran, Matthew Slater, he's a special teams demon, though. Made the Pro Bowl several times on special teams. He's a really good player overall.
Guys to cover everybody, and he's fine with it.
Beckham at the top, Gilmore on him. Here's Chubb's first handle. Chubb, the football comes out. The football is scooped up by Hightower, and he takes it home for the touchdown. Chubb's first handle coughs it up, and the New England defense has scored yet another touchdown on this season.
You called it right away a second ago. And I can tell you, you want to know who makes this play? You set the edge and turn it back in right there.
The ball got kicked out of his arms by one of his linemen.
Oh, it did. Hightower with a big-time scoop and score, but I think Van Noy sets that edge so he has to go back inside. And you see whose foot that was? Batonio.
It's Batonio's.
Yes, 75's foot, I believe it was, and that's because Van Noy goes right at him and takes him out. It's incredible what they're doing. Everyone knows their assignment's so cold. They do it perfectly.
Here's the toss to Chubb, who cuts back, has some room. Nice piece of running this time. And he's going into the secondary and down to the 10. Fumbles again. Fumbles, and it's recovered by New England. Chubb with 2 handles and 2 fumbles. And the second one after he broke it. Beckham was in there trying to find a way to recover it. Chubb is not even looking back. He's so distraught.
Well, he should be. This monster run, this is how you beat New England. You got to control the line of scrimmage.
New England.
Oh.
Cleveland still thinks it has a case here.
Even after the ref points the other way.
Yeah.
Jonathan Jones with the strip at the end comes in. Oh, my goodness. Cleveland has an opportunity right there to get back in this football game. It's a great run. I mean, incredible run by Chubb, and right there.
Wet football, reaches in, swipes it out.
I mean, it's perfect timing by Jones. This is what I'm saying. The attention to detail. Look at his closed fist. You see the closed fist going right down on the ball? Instead of trying to put your arm over and try and rip it out, closed fist, boom, right
Running
there.
for over 70 yards. Brown in motion. Here's a first down snap out of the gun. Oh, he tosses it right into the arms of Lawrence Guy. You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, what a play. Lawrence Guy just runs right through, and oh my goodness, it's just.
They've turned it over now. 3 consecutive plays. 2 fumbles, and count this as a pick. Jarvis Landry, I guess, was the target, but Guy read it better than anyone.
Well, they've run this before a few times. New England has definitely practiced this. I'm not sure they practiced throwing it right in guys' hands, but
I've never seen anything like that one.
People deep back on this one. Rush 4 guys.
Mayfield. He's going to go down. Winovich and Butler team up to sack him. Mayfield a little shaken up, and the Patriots will take over deep in Cleveland territory.
Well, the coverage, everyone knows what side of the player they're supposed to be on. You see, watch everyone stays on their leverage side. No one's leverage ever gets beat, and then there's just nowhere to go.
Got hit low.
Marcus Peters, you better be careful with him. He doesn't always do the predictable.
Haley's kick is a good one, and a fair catch is called for, and fumbled by Jones. And the Patriots come up with it. So at a moment in time when they had to have a break, they get one, and that's Justin Bethel, who used to be with Arizona and was with Baltimore at the start of the season and came over to New England about 10 days ago. He picks it up.
And Cyrus Jones, the former Patriot, just returned the favor here. And this is, you want to know why Bill Belichick talks about special teams and signs guys like Bethel and signs guys like Slater? For that very reason. Nothing was going right, and they end up with a play on special teams.
And out of the pistol formation on the 2nd down and 5. Ingram here, and Ingram fights his way. Ball is out there, still alive, and the Patriots have recovered it and get it on the turnover. So Ingram was fighting for that extra yardage, appeared to have the first down. Of course, everybody looking right now at the screen to see if he was down or not. Close. Lawrence Guy recovers the fumble. So here we go again. All turnovers reviewed, and Park Avenue will go to work on this one.
This is a veteran bunch of defenders. That time Kyle Van Noy ripping that thing out. And John Harbaugh's saying, you gave them one. I need one in return.
Kyle Van Noy came in and punched it out. Here he comes.
Nothing down yet.
Collins is there.
That's a turnover. That ball is out.
He had to go under 240 there. That was smart.
Wentz still has it. He lost the football for a moment. And it's New England football.
And to your point, the first way not to give it back to him is don't give it back to him. With a fumble or interception, you're doing well. Philadelphia control really of the line of scrimmage. But getting pushed in the pocket, who got the push here?
Well, Shelton hits him, and then Lawrence Guy recovers.
So Guy pushed the pocket, Shelton gets the hit, and then Guy comes back in and gets the recovery. You're just a little long staying on that left side for Carson Wentz. If he gets through the progression a little faster, he'll get back to the route coming across the middle. If you get the right look, you go and keep doing on offense. But this is a cover 0 by Belichick every time. Everybody comes.
Here they come. Off his back foot. He heaves it toward the end zone and off the fingertips of Aguilar. He had a chance to make a play on it.
Give Philly credit. They were ready for this. Cover 0. Belichick says, here we go. Everyone come. Drop back and throw that right in the middle of the field. Aguilar with a throw. And this place would have erupted if this one goes. Oh. He almost
pretty remarkable throw, given
it's remarkable
all the
throw.
people, all the bodies, all the arms that were around Wentz, throwing it off his back foot. I mean, he just dropped it in.
I mean, that's an incredible throw right there. You're exactly right, Jim. And that has a chance. The problem is just, well, they're going to beat your protection. Someone's coming free. That's why we say cover 0, all-out blitz. Like, you got to throw that thing, but you could give up a touchdown with it.
He's hit from 63 this year. And off the upright, no good. On a day like this, Special teams. And the work of these kickers, huge. No score at Foxborough. This one's blocked. Up in the air. Recovered by New England. Blocked by Matthew Slater. The 7-time Pro Bowl special teams player. And the Patriots have the ball inside the Dallas 15. And you talk about trying to win on special teams. The Patriots just won that battle.
Yeah, a punt's not a bad thing unless it gets blocked. And Matthew Slater, yeah, this guy's been making plays for this organization for a long time. He's able to get in. You see right there in that gap, and he's just able to extend his arm out there and make a play on it. That's an excellent job on his part. Right here. Takes it right off his foot. That's part of the game here, and this is with an offense that has struggled for the New England Patriots throughout this season. This is why they've been able to score as many points as they have throughout the years, because they've oftentimes had short fields.
High snap. Prescott caught it. Pass is picked. Intercepted by New England and Stephon Gilmore.
Talked about this matchup coming in. Starts with a bad snap. That's very disturbing for a quarterback when you got to take your eyes off the field. But still yet, Gilmore is in man coverage. These are hard things to cover for a defensive back when you've got man coverage and a good receiver with speed running across the field. Gilmore has every bit the same amount of speed as Amari Cooper. A ball thrown behind, and once again, the Patriots take advantage of.
Prescott throws, pass, diving catch by Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have life to the 45.
How about that? When they needed to play the most, Amari Cooper comes up with his first catch. Maybe.
After reviewing the play, the ball hit the ground. It's incomplete.
Spencer Ware just re-signed this week, comes out for this play. As Mahomes flings it, and it's picked off as Jackson jumps in front of Robinson, and that Patriot defense has its 21st interception of the season.
Well, this is the same thing that happened last year. You're going to watch him step up. He's going to take, it's man-to-man. I'm going to throw the over route, which they normally win by a lot of yards on, no matter who's running it. But Robinson can't run Jackson. Now watch on the bottom of the screen. That's who's going to get the ball. But it's Tyreek Hill who's getting doubled. They're doubling him on the left. Mahomes stays on him a little long, and he's late to come off.
Mahomes pass picked off on the first drive to Kansas City. And this one's blocked. Ebner got to him. Nate Ebner with the block.
Well, right, we said you want to let him back in, and this is... They gave up a block kick earlier, the Patriots, but on this one, they always find a way in tough games to do something on special teams. And Nate Ebner right through the middle, and then great technique not running into the kicker. That's practiced a lot by them, and Brady knows we needed a break, and this just put life in this building.
Absolutely.
You felt it, right?
Fourth block punt of the season for the Patriots. There have been only 9 in the league-wide.
This time they're throwing this football.
Finds Kelsey. Where do they mark this? Ball comes out. That whistle at the end, you can hear the whistle. All kinds of things to figure out. Where's the forward progress? Well, you think this crowd is restless before this play?
Did they call his
already got a challenge flag out?
Well, I think it's a fumble. I mean, it looked really close, though. Let's see. Oh, that ball's out.
Gilmore picked it up.
I think that's a fumble, Jim. If we slow it down right here, I think someone punches it right there.
Definitely out. No question.
McCourty, Devin McCourty with an unbelievable play. 1 try, 2 tries, and he keeps going. Wow, that is an incredible play. The secondary for this team is outstanding. Punch.
Is there anything we're missing here, Gene Steratore?
No, I don't think so, Jim. And I'm hoping that they didn't rule progress, because Travis Kelce, he goes back.
Yes.
No, yeah, he's not going forward, but he's taking himself backward. This is not him being driven backward. And it's unfortunate that we have a whistle here after the fumble.
His challenge is ruling the field of the man being down by contact.
The call on the field was overturned. Jerome Boger telling us during the break, they didn't wait, that it was a fumble, in fact. And they're going to have the football at the 43, but still denied the chance. And hear the whistle there to have the scoop and the possible run back for the touchdown.
Belichick doesn't get this hot that often, and he's rightfully so. This should have been, but
he's right up over the center.
They hand it to Mixon. He was hit in the backfield, and again, we're going to have to see where they spot it. And they're indicating it's Patriots football. What a big play by this New England defense. Jawan Bentley, one of the first to get back there. As Mixon runs into a wall, and New England will take over. Bailey's kick nearly blocked. He was able to get it away. Erickson fields it, lost the football. A scramble for it. It was Matthew Slater who was downfield on the coverage. And now a pile. New England indicating they have it. And they do. A massive mistake by Alex Erickson. Last punt return, Cincinnati had their kick returner, Darius Phillips, back. For this one, they put out Erickson, who's their normal returner, but has been struggling of late, and he coughs it up.
You know, they're close to blocking this. They take an attack angle across the punter. There's a little bit of running into the punter right there. But on the other end, Erickson should have issued a fair catch on this. And right down there on the spot is Matthew Slater. Now, Erickson came out of the pile with the ball, but the ball was awarded to the Patriots before he came out of the pile.
Bengals sideline is furious. They think it should be interference on Slater as Erickson was trying to make the catch. They cannot challenge. We're inside 2 minutes, but because it's a turnover, all turnovers are subject to replay review.
But I would believe that it's subject to replay review only to who recovers the ball.
Yeah, they cannot then call the penalty. And it is New England football.
That matchup that he's going up against.
Dalton was looking for him here. Gilmore picks it off. And what a catch that was. 5th interception of the season for Stephon Gilmore, and that was a beauty for the corner.
Gilmore was asked, I think it was this week or maybe even last week, if he could help the Patriots out at receiver. He said, well, I'll do whatever they ask me to do. I'm looking at that body control. There's one arm behind the guy he's covering, and then he catches the ball in the right pocket. Just a tremendous play by Gilmore. I talked about his length.
On 1st and 15, Dalton picked off. Gilmore down the sideline. See you later. Touchdown, New England. 2nd pick of the day for Stephon Gilmore. Back-to-back weeks with a pick 6 by Andy Dalton.
When you understand pass rush, you can also anticipate at the other end. Gilmore's looking at his defensive alignment, knowing that they look like they're going to pressure Andy Dalton, and he knows that Andy Dalton is going to have to get rid of the ball a little earlier than what he would like to. That ball thrown a little late behind Tyler Boyd, and Gilmore there just to take it to the house.
All right, so 3rd and 4, 11 on 11. Dalton taking a deep shot down the sideline, and it's picked off. J.C. Jackson. his 4th interception of the year. And once again, this Patriots defense is carrying them against Cincinnati.
24 interceptions for the year. 3 of those going back in the other direction. Phenomenal job going up, tracking the ball, like wide receiver type skills. Let's see if he can get both these feet in bounds. 1, and then a knee. So that knee is the second element.
1 knee equals 2 feet. All right, Amanda, thank you. As the penalty brings the ball out close to midfield, Dalton is going to take a deep shot down the sideline, and it's picked off. J.C. Jackson. And for Andy Dalton, that's his 4th interception of the game. That ties a career high.
You know, we watch football each and every week. We see defensive backs going down the field who don't look back for the ball. This New England Patriots secondary is so accustomed to going for the interception, to playing the ball. They have no fear. So you know that your safeties are coming over to help you in that 2-deep look, and that you can go up and play the ball like the wide receiver would. Just 4 interceptions.
Allen takes the snap. Patriots bring the heat. He spins. He puts it up for grabs, and it is incomplete. Knocked away by J.C. Jackson.
And almost fitting that it would have come down to the Patriots defense making that big play to seal this game, and they're so good at creating pressure. Josh Allen just had to throw this up for grabs, just a Hail Mary. Good job by Jackson there to just get underneath the ball like he was trying to intercept it, just knock that thing down on 4th down. But well done by the Patriots to hold tough there inside the red zone.
14-play drive. They can't get home. The Patriots should be able to take a knee and close this game out and win the division title and extend their NFL record. It's 11 consecutive years.
The pass downfield, incomplete, thrown by Matt Hawk. Deion Lacey was downfield and was just overthrown, and the ball goes over to New England on downs.
Sterator in all the crew in Foxborough. 2nd and 10. Tannehill throws it off his back foot, and he's intercepted. Harmon with the diving pick.
We talked about Tennessee not turning the ball over. They can win this game if they don't give anything easy. They're in position, only thrown for 53 yards, and you're leading in the 4th quarter. And then Harmon comes up with a play that could jumpstart this crowd, and it just did. And that ball hung in the air a long time, and Davis couldn't make it back to it.
I mean, Harmon in his career, when he's made picks, you can pretty much bank on it. It's going to be in the 4th quarter. Has a remarkable record for that. Whether it's at Pittsburgh a few years ago on a goal line, many other occasions. Tannehill threw only 6 on the entire season.